And you were looking live at essentially what is a week 0 of high school football, but on the night before week 1 kicks off, we're here on a beautiful Thursday night. We're taking in high school football action in Tippah County between the Ashland Devils and the Walnut Wildcats. Peyton Taylor alongside Matt here, excited for the contest tonight. And Matt, I'm sure if you're just like me, it has been exciting leading up to the days of when we finally get football back.
Absolutely, man. This has been a long time coming. The off season's too long.
There's no doubt about it. So Walnut comes in tonight, opening here at home against the Benton County foe in Ashland. They are 4-7 last year, 0-3 in the division, looking to improve this year under John Meeks in his 13th year at the helm here at Walnut. And Matt, when you look at it, one person you're automatically going to look at when you look in how this season's going to turn out for Walnut, you got to look at Camarion Gray, the 4-year returner. The offense has been his the last couple of years. He's been the main production, and you really expect him in his senior year to go and have a breakout year like he's never had.
Yeah, he should. We went to practice yesterday, and it seemed like he was involved in a lot of the game plan. So I think they'll look to feed him early and often, and try to put this thing away early.
Well, then what you also, of course, got to look at with the offense, Gray's going to come back as a steady production. But then you look at Adrian Palmer, steps in at quarterback this year as a senior. He's been the understudy the last couple of years for Drew Jackson. Started the last 3 games last season at quarterback, but this is the first time in his career it's his offense. Coach Meeks has given him the keys and let him go.
Right, and he should he was throwing it well yesterday as well. I think if they can shore up the offensive line tonight, he should be able to throw it a lot. But like I said, man, they got to feed Camarion Gray early and often. And I actually was really impressed with the tight end, Trenton Braddock, yesterday. So we'll see if they get him involved.
You expect to see Braddock be a go-to target for Palmer tonight. Nothing better for a quarterback than a steady tight end, especially for an offense that is making this change. But it's an offense that brings back different production, of course, from Gray and then Palmer the last 3 games of the season. Averaged 26.5 points last year. Yeah. Now, of course, you do lose 2 offensive linemen, but you bring back the other 3 in a unit that you would expect also. Once again, it's pretty good. Walnut usually tries to lean on the strength of that run game, that offensive line. 3 starters back, you'd expect them to have good production here tonight.
Right. Braden Spite should be an anchor on that offensive line. I seen him at right tackle yesterday, which was interesting. I was wondering, was he going to swap over to left eventually? I guess they're trying to shore up where he can actually contribute, but he looked good. Braxton Voles actually looked really good. He was at left tackle yesterday, so I thought he looked good. They should be okay. If they can watch out for a lot of the blitzes that Ashland's going to have tonight, and I think they can pick a lot of those up, they should be fine.
You would expect Ashland to come out and, on the road team, first game of the year, you're going to expect them to throw the kitchen sink at you, essentially, especially a team that was 3-8 last year, 1-2 in division. They did reach the first round of the playoffs, but they're looking to improve this year. And you look at one impact player you're going to want to watch tonight on that side is Quay Evans, who's taking over as the quarterback as the Ashland Devils make their way on the field tonight, and Walnut follows them. But Evans are going to have to watch him. He's a dynamic athlete, and with Ashland, you're always going to see athletes on the other side of the field.
Right, and we talked to Coach Meeks yesterday, and they were trying to game plan on kind of keeping him contained, man. If they can keep a spy on him and kind of keep the outside contained and keep him in the pocket, then they'll have some success against him.
Well, it will be Ashland to kick the football off, and it will be Walnut to receive on the first possession of the 2024 high school football season as Coach Meeks and that staff meets with their squad one final time before they break the huddle for the first time in 2024. And Walnut tonight in the red lids, all grays down the rest of the way of the uniform. As for Ashland, you'll see them tonight in their white helmets and a blue uniform from top to bottom. And so you see good crowd tonight, excited. You can, again, like we said, you feel it in the air. It's football season. It's been a long time waiting. It's a group that last year you saw the potential in them. They were 4-7 last year, but also you had 3 losses. I wanted to bring this up in the pregame, Matt. 3 losses by combined 9 points. So you're a couple plays away from last season going from 4-7 to a very, very solid 7-4 season. Right. So you would expect that's what Coach Meeks and his squad's been preaching. Look, go out there immediately from the jump, make an impact. Don't leave it to be a close game.
Right. Finish it.
And so it will be Ashland kickoff from the 40-yard line. The first kick of the 2024 season is underway, and it's a little dribbler that makes its way a nice little distance before it is downed by Walnut at about the 30-yard line. And so from there, it will be the senior quarterback, Adrian Palmer, who will take over for the first time in the opening game of a season as the Walnut starting quarterback.
Week 1 here.
That was dangerous, that kickoff.
Yeah,
that was real dangerous.
Those dribbler kicks, you're lucky that you had the wherewithal to fall on that one. So we will see Ashland break the huddle in just a moment. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line here in this opening quarter. No time off the clock on that kickoff.
Shotgun set.
Gentlemen, I would be willing to wager that the first play of the game is a carry to Camarion Gray.
Let's see what happens.
It's going to be a shotgun formation. Now, Gray, I would lose that bet. They're going to put him in motion, empty out the backfield. Palmer looks, stiff arm, nice, keeps his eyes downfield, throws one deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught. It is caught deep down the field at the 32-yard line, and the first play of the year, who else would it go to but Trenton Braddock, who we heard about, should be the go-to target for Palmer.
He was wide open there. Okay. And so I think kind of the Ashland coaches maybe would have bet the same thing. First play to Gray, it didn't go that way. Left a man wide open down the field.
Good play call on the opening season. You know, you always hear that your season can really be dictated by the first play of the year. You hope that's the case for Walnut here. First down and 10 from the Ashland 31-yard line, quickly moving into opponent territory, and it's going to be a jump off sides by the Ashland Blue Devils. That is the signal. Nobody from Walnut moved. So first couple snaps going really well for Walnut here tonight as they'll advance to the 26-yard line of the Devils.
Yeah, OPT, I'm thinking that just with me talking to John through the week, he said they might go some, go on 2, go on 3, try to draw them off, try to get some free plays. It kind of paid off for them there, free 5 yards.
Well, first game of the season, you're going to see, all right, teams are either going to come out really disciplined or really sloppy first game of the season. Let's see if we can attack that. First down and 5. Fake the toss, and it'll be a little counter run for Walnut. It will be
Isaiah Sauceda.
I'm glad you were the one to say that name, John. It's going to be good enough to the 15-yard line and another Walnut Wildcat first down.
He's a fullback. He's the leading tackler also for the Wildcats.
That's something you're going to see a ton in 1A and 2A. You're going to see those Ironman players in Sauceda.
Going both ways,
is one of them, and a good one at that, as it's first down and 10 for the 15-yard line of Ashland. Walnut quickly moving down the field. We are just under a minute played here in this opening quarter, 0-0, but Walnut knocking on the doorstep as Palmer, a couple of fakes, and now going to hand off to Camarion Gray for the first time this season. He will keep driving those legs,
and
the offensive lineman right behind him giving a nice little push down to about the 8-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 7 on his first carry of the season for the star senior.
A four-year starter. He's contributed basically his entire career. He's been a contributor for the Wildcats.
Stands in at 6'1", 220 pounds.
He picked up a couple of JUCO offers too over the off season. So
if you've ever watched him play, you would expect it. Yeah, I mean, a tremendous athlete, good size at the running back position, and they're going to feed it to him again. Up the middle, Gray looking, diving in. Touchdown Wildcats for the first score of the season, and it comes just 2 minutes into the ball game. What a start for Coach Meeks in this offense.
Couldn't have drew it up really any better. Got good field position to start, hit a deep play, and then the run game pays off for you.
And so just awaiting the extra point here tonight, and Walnut hoping to cap off this first drive picture perfect, and started with the big pass play to Trenton Braddock deep down the field, of a pass play of about 50 yards. And after that, it was nothing but an easy run to the end zone. 3 straight runs is what got it there for Walnut. They're going to line up to go for 2 here on this first extra point try of the season.
We've got Gray in the kind of the Wildcat little bit formation here.
And it will be Gray to take it right. And he is going to power his way in, and a 2-point conversion is good as well.
8-0 your score. We're going to take a timeout here from our sponsors. We'll be right back. Cardinal Drive-In wishes good luck to our teams and athletes this season. Stop by and see them at 1807 City Avenue North in Ripley for fresh burgers, hand-cut fries, loaded baked potatoes, ice cream, and more. E&B Concrete in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. Give them a call at 662-837-3221 for your concrete needs.
Curtis Bump the Barber and Dennis at City Barber Shop just off the square in Ripley wish good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season.
Let this commercial finish. Appreciate all of our sponsors helping make Tippah County sports possible on RCTV 19. What did you think of that opening drive there, Matt?
The offensive line looked good, and that was my question mark coming in, and I thought they looked really good. They opened the hole there for Kamarian Gray, and he punched it in.
He did. And so me and OPT over here, we've covered Kamarian several games over the last few years. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, it's he's a touchdown machine. Once you get kind of down there, that's his neck of the woods. For a big back like that.
Well, 6'1", 220. I mean, you're going to get your number called just about every time you get inside the red zone. They're going to give it there, and if I believe I'm correct, that's going to be Austin Watson who will perform the kicking duties tonight for the Walnut Wildcats. And so it will be a squib kick away, gathered up at about the 35-yard line, and it'll be the Devil returner who makes his way just a couple yards forward to about the 37-yard line, and that's where the Ashland offense will take over for the first time this season.
And I imagine I'm thinking that Walnut is going to be kicking short primarily. Just talking to John Meeks through this week, he said the one thing that we are a little concerned with is the speed of Ashland. And so I doubt they're going to be kicking away just a whole lot here.
Well, we talked about the speed in the pregame, John, and one player you got to watch out for is going to be number 5, Quay Evans, sophomore who is taking over the reins at the quarterback position this year for Ashland.
They're in a shotgun set to start here. Motion.
Split back set. Drop back. Look now. Evans is going to be bottled up first time of the season. Going to go down for a sack if it stands. We've got a flag on the opposite side of the field. Probably going to be for a Blue Devil leaving early from where the flag was thrown.
And I see that was Whit Wright, who I had mentioned as maybe a dark horse player for Walnut that maybe was really going to contribute here. He was on the sack, but we're going to see what the call is.
It does look like, in fact, it was a false start, and so that will
let's see.
Either false start or illegal formation is going to be the call. Regardless, they're going to allow Walnut to make a decision here, and so they will back them up. And so, assuming you're going to take the sack on first down they will. Okay, they're going to decline it. Originally, they had signaled 2, then 1, and we're back to second down. So, again, in the split back set, it will be Ashland. Evans looks to take the snap, rolls to his right.
We got another flag here, though. Pass is complete, but we do have a flag.
It is caught over the middle by Carlson Friesen. And let's see what the flag is. Kamarian Gray came out with the football after the tackle. So we'll see what the ruling on the field here is. Been a sloppy start here for Ashland offensively. And let's see what the ruling is going to be.
Trying to figure out what the call is. I can't see the motion. There's a signal here.
Still haven't seen a signal from the officiating crew tonight.
Meek's trying to get some answers as well.
Well, if you have the opportunity, you're going to decline it. I would feel like it's going to leave Ashland third down and long regardless. But we'll see what the flag is. Ashland has broke their huddle, and they're saying, hold up, we're going to back them up. So
it had to be, a pre-snap, but I don't know
it's going to be pre-snap penalty is what it looks like. And so, no, it is going to be a legal procedure against Ashland. Again, they're going to decline it. So originally it looked like they were going to back them up, and they don't now. Yeah. It's going to be third down and 16 for the Ashland offense here. 9:22 remaining in the opening quarter. Split back set. Evans going to run to his right.
Another flag coming off here.
So Ashland just continues to line up wrong is what the flag's going to be for. If you're throwing it that early, you're allowing the play to continue going. And so not a great start for the Blue Devils coming out.
A flag on every offensive play had a flag. So,
which it is the first.
We got another flag coming in. I'm believing some extracurricular activities after the play is what it's looking like. I'm not sure who it's going to be on. It was thrown at Ashland, so just the way that it was thrown to me.
It's right. It's a couple of feet behind the Ashland huddle.
I think somebody said, a big emphasis on cursing, and so
both room flags.
We'll see what the actual call is here, though.
Quite the call. The line judge and the back judge have both thrown their flags.
There's flags out everywhere here. What did we have negative what yards there, Matt? Were you able to keep track? It was kind of hard with all the.
Yeah, I'm trying.
So, I mean,
that's what I was about to add.
With all the penalties,
right?
Drive started at the 38-yard line. The ball, if it stays where it is marked 21. So that's a negative 17 yards on the first drive. And looks like
fourth down. They are lining up. I'm assuming a pooch.
You would assume.
But
it's just
who knows? Let's see what's shaking.
Elliott Witt, first year leading Ashland, fourth down and very, very long. They're going to put a man in motion, and it is actually going to just be a run, and they're going to run it forward, and nothing going to be going there for Ashland. The Walnut defense all over it the first few plays of this drive. Coming out of that was number 7, Mason Wilbanks, over to make the play on the opposite side. So Walnut is going to be able to quickly turn around in Ashland field position and have another prime scoring opportunity ahead of them.
A little bit of a head scratcher there, but maybe he had an option to kick or not, just decided not to.
Originally, it did look like that. Like when he caught the ball, John, I was thinking it almost looked like his eyes were kind of looking downfield like, okay, let's punt it. But then he pulled it regardless, and Ashland or Walnut will take that every single day of the week. Yep. They're going to spot the football at the Ashland 24-yard line, where Adrian Palmer, Camarion Gray, and this offense are going to take over once again. First down and 10, 8:45 remaining in the first quarter. Wildcats lead 8-0. If
you're watching out there on Facebook, make sure to like, share, comment. Big run here from Adrian Palmer.
Palmer going to lower his shoulder.
On the field.
Got another flag here.
There is a late flag. Looked like where the offensive line was blocking down the field.
That's what it looked like. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Where it was thrown would make you believe that that's going to be the call. So we'll hold off on a nice run, but we'll see what the
does not look like it's going to stand. It's going to be a hold against the Walnut Wildcats. So we'll back it up again. Now we'll back it up from the spot. So it's probably going to leave it to be about, looks like you might have the rare situation where it's going to be about first down and 8. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, about first down and 8, because it was 2 yards in front of the marker. So we'll mark it back from there, and Walnut will once again have another try on first down.
Let's see what the Wildcats draw up here. Probably the whole entire playbook's open here, this area of the field.
Under center for the first time tonight, it'll be Adrian Palmer. Watch a toss here to the right, and that's exactly what it is for Gray. Gray going to get out into space. Gray is going to be drugged down about the 15-yard line.
Close to a first down.
Looks like they're moving it forward now to the 14. That's going to be enough for another Walnut first down as they continue to move the football down the field with a powerful run game as we approach the 8-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Nice run there for Gray, just running hard on the toss. Picked up just right at the 80 needed.
First time, for me, calling a Walnut game since a couple years back with you, John. It's good to see. I call it the John Meek special, that single back toss to the right side. Glad to see that's still in the playbook. It'll be a jet sweep for the Wildcats. They'll hand it off. Palmer will.
Oh, ball's loose.
Ball is loose, and let's see if they rule him down or not.
And we got a Walnut player down. Sauce did recover that for Walnut anyway, but
it was Austin Watson to take the sweep from Palmer, and it looks like they're going to rule him down by contact before the fumble. So it's going to be a gain of about 4 down to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down and 6 for the Walnut Wildcats. This Ashland defense looking to try to bow up and make a stop here. Walnut, of course, trying to add on to what is already a 1-score lead with 7 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Shotgun set. They're going to put Watson in motion across the formation right to left. Fake the sweep. Palmer up the middle. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Walnut.
Nice run there for Adrian Palmer. Nice run.
You use the misdirection and bring Watson across the formation. It guides the eyes, and Palmer just fakes it, takes it right up the middle. Great job by the Walnut offensive line. Opened up a huge hole. There was no way he wouldn't find the end zone.
Palmer's a good athlete, too. So, a multi-sport athlete. Just a good guy under center. He's had some experience, over the last few years playing quarterback.
We talked about it. He started the last 3 games last year in Drew Jackson's absence, but now this is his football team. A good start, 2 offensive possessions and 2 touchdowns for the Walnut Wildcats here in this first quarter. Looks like, again, they may go with Camarion Gray here for the 2-point conversion and a Wildcat set. Snap. And it's going to be a fake, and Gray is just going to walk his way in.
Very smooth move from Camarion Gray.
Beautiful.
16-0 is your score. We're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season. Duncan's Pharmacy in Walnut, your Tippah County-owned pharmacy, says good luck to our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Eco Water Systems proudly serves North Mississippi and wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season. Visit them online at ecowater.com. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Wildcats set to kick off with a 16-0 lead. Easy goings for the Wildcats here early in the season.
When you talk in the pregame and you draw, you probably pre-plan your first drive or 2 of the season offensively. I mean, you really couldn't ask for a better start than this.
That's about as good as it gets.
It will be.
He caught that on the run, though. I think he maybe should have kept coming across the field there.
He did try to reverse it, and it didn't work out.
His momentum was carrying him towards the Walnut sideline. I think he maybe should have just kept going with that.
Modarius Yancey, the returner on that play. The junior player is going to be taken down once again, I think the 37, 38-yard line, so right around where the last drive started for Ashland. And we will see if this offense and Quay Evans can manage better than they did on the opening drive, which was just filled with penalties. So Evans will be in the shotgun. Strong side to the right. Now they will move him over to the left side.
They're looking a little confused, but I think they've got it here now. We'll see if he gets set.
Let's see. Play clock ticking down. Still got plenty of time. Here's the snap. No flag early. Evans is going to – it is going to be a hold, and so he will just – I think he saw the flag come up, so he just gets his way out of bounds.
Yeah, you see the flag come out. You might have no sense in taking a hit there if you're the quarterback for no reason.
No, there's no doubt about it. He saw that flag. You could see the trajectory of his run. He's trying to turn it upfield, sees the flag, and immediately heads his way out of bounds. So we will be awaiting the call. You would expect John Meeks to accept this flag, back it up 10 yards once again.
054. You've been requested to move your truck before it is moved for you.
And so they will walk it back, or looks like originally they were. A little bit of miscommunication, it seems like, tonight between the coaches and the officiating.
But you maybe expect that here early in the season, too. So, it's everybody trying to figure it out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Rule changes, new referees, new crews, new coaches. The one certainty tonight of the leaders on this field is going to be John Meeks.
Yeah, that's true. John Meeks definitely has been a constant here at Walnut.
With a win tonight, he would actually, we were talking about this earlier in the week, he would tie Ripley's Larry Cole for the 3rd most wins in Tippah County history. Great career Meeks has had here at Walnut and a great start to the 24 season. Tonight, and Camarion Gray comes from behind with a great breakup.
Nice breakup there for Gray.
Had Carlson Friesen open across the middle on a little dig route about 5 yards in. But Gray from behind came up and broke that one up. It's going to keep it at 3rd down and 12.
Randall or Barbara Miss Kelly. It is your truck that needs to be moved. Randall or Barbara Miss Kelly. You need to move.
And so
your
you
truck.
see, that was the first time I believe Ashland has aired the football out tonight, and you would expect to see them air it out again on 3rd down and 12. But so far, it's been a great job by this Walnut front seven, really not giving Ashland any time to sit back comfortably and progress through reads, find open holes to run.
And speaking to Meeks earlier in the week, he kind of said, like gap assignment and making sure you keep their athletes,
Another flag.
Going to have a delay of game. That play clock ticked down. And so with that, we'll back it up another 5 yards.
6 minutes, 36 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter.
That's their 6th penalty so far.
6 penalties.
Six penalties in
under 6 minutes of game time.
Under 6 minutes, that's not how you want to draw up the
Not at
early
all.
season, for sure.
To give you an idea, they have ran, this will be their 6th offensive snap. And so not the start that Ashland was looking for here tonight. Walnut perfectly fine with the start that they have seen and hoping to add a little bit more, trying to get the football back here. Trip set to the left side of the formation, running back alongside him. Evans takes the snap, looks, drops back, quickly got pressure on him, going to have to scramble, going to roll, and he will be pushed out of bounds. It was number 40, Wells, who is going to pursue Evans and make him go out of bounds and avoid the contact. And so it will be 4th down and maybe 15, might have got a yard back, if that. And so Ashland going to be faced with another decision here. Last time didn't punt it on 4th and long. We'll see if they elect to do so here.
Appreciate everyone tuned in out there. If you would give us a comment, let us know how the stream looks, how it sounds. Here early in the season, we're definitely looking to constantly improve things.
Not just the football team's looking to get their kinks out week 1.
Yeah, that's right. So 4th and a mile coming up here for the Blue Devils.
And it looks like Evans is not in. He's not in. So, yes, Ashland is looking like they are going to punt the football here. Interesting punt formation. They're going to punt it 4 wide. Usually you're packing it in. They're going to punt it 4 wide here. So expect a quick snap, quick punt.
Again, if you're watching out there in Facebook land, make sure to like, share, comment. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a subscription.
That one hangs up a little bit, but
that's a nice punt.
Pretty decent punt for the first time of the year for Walnut.
Gray, though. He's dangerous. If he crosses back, he's got all kind of space.
Gray is
nice spin move.
Going to break off a tackle. He's to the 45. The 40 hurdles a defender, and he is still going, still fighting, and he will finally be taken down at about the 32-yard line. What a return for Camarion Gray on his first opportunity of the season.
They want Gray to get the ball in as many different positions as possible. So you'll see him line up kick returner, punt returner in the backfield. We've seen him line up at Wildcat. He split out of the backfield into kind of a wide receiver role. We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout with them. Hear from our sponsor.
Them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Good luck to our local athletes from Faulkner Baptist Church. Brother Jeff Moore, pastor. Sunday school at 9:30, worship 10:30. Worship on Wednesday for 3-year-olds through 12th grade starts with a meal at 5:45 p.m. and classes following at 6:15.
Farrell Ward Ford in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. They are your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in North Mississippi since 1952. Give them a call at 662-837-3001 or stop by 1524 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Go by and see Ripley First Franklin at 1703 City Avenue North in Ripley or give them a call at 662-512-5808.
We have everything you need.
We welcome you back here to Walnut High School where the Wildcats lead 16-0. Here, 6:12 remaining in the first quarter, and after a great punt return by Camarion Gray, Matt, the Wildcats are threatening early once again on the drive. Palmer Play action, going to roll to his right. He's going to sail. He's got a man open, and it is incomplete. Looking for Trenton Braddock.
Be pass interference right there, but it kind of looked like their feet got tangled
Yeah,
up.
it didn't look intentional, but the feet get tangled up, and you're usually going to be called, especially for that one. Braddock had broken free on the corner route. He was wide open.
He was. That would have been a for sure touchdown.
That's one of those where if you're a coach, you say, well, maybe a pass interference isn't the worst thing in the world here. And so it will move the football 15 yards ahead. Drive started at the 31, and they're quickly down to the 16 as Walnut will have another first down as they are once again in the red zone. In the red zone for the third time in 6 minutes of game action. It will be Palmer under center this time to take the snap. Palmer gets settled. Gray behind him. They're going to look, toss it out to the right side. Great block from the right tackle. It'll open a hole, and it will be taken down to about the 6-yard line. I want to correct myself. That was not Gray.
Kylan Steele.
Carry.
Was that 6 or 8?
Believe that's 6. That's going to be Kylan Steele. So Steele with a nice carry there on the toss, but Gray will come in now, and you would expect once again they're going to go into the shotgun set. And you would expect, like we said, 6'1", 220. Expect Gray to get a carry here on first down and goal from the 6-yard line.
They've been running the Wildcat. I'm surprised they ain't using it right here.
They're just going to go inside zone to Gray. Gray's going to lower that shoulder, and he's going to find his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So Walnut continues to add on to the lead as they now lead 22-0 in a little under 7 minutes of game action. What a start to the season for the Wildcats, as you would expect. Once again, they're probably going to go for the 2-point conversion here. They have both other scores tonight.
Right, Marion Gray with his second touchdown of the night right there, just punching it in. Great job by the O-line right there, opening it up.
Let's see. And looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout's going to be called by Ashland, and so we'll take it with them. We'll be back here in just a moment for the try on the extra point. Walnut leads Ashland 22-0.
Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments.
Back here for the 2-point, or actually, I say 2-point try. They're now going to try the extra point for the first time tonight. It'll be Austin Watson. Snap will be put down. Hold is up, and it just finds its way over the crossbar. It's going to be good on the first extra point try of the season. And so it will be 23-0 now. Walnut in favor of the Wildcats. And so you'll see, it'd be interesting to see after 2 unsuccessful offensive drives for Ashland what they come out, and their offensive mentality here is 5-18, you're down 23-0. Here early in the first quarter, you have got to find some momentum somehow. If you're Walnut, just keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Right, Walnut just needs to keep on pressuring, and they're doing a great job containing the quarterback. I mean, he hadn't had no room to run all night. I think that's what they're mostly trying to do. They want to get him out in space, but like Meek said when we talked to him yesterday, he worked on that a lot, containing him, and so they've done a great job so far.
No, they've done a excellent job tonight. Like you said, they've done a great job, and you would expect that they're going to have that same mindset of, look, we are going to sell out to contain the run.
Yeah, I don't think he poses much of a threat, throwing the ball. They can pretty much put 8 in the box and contain them. And it's worked so far.
And so with 5:18 left, it will be Watson to kick this one away. You would expect another pooch kick once again, as it will be done away by the Wildcats. This one's going to be a little bit more of a squib. It'll find its way down at about the 16-yard line. I think there was a knee down, and it kind of wish he was if you were the ball carrier there. What a hit laid by the Walnut Wildcats.
Carson Jones.
That is Carson Jones who makes the big hit.
Right there.
First and 10 for Ashland.
And so it will be first down and 10 for Ashland at about the 26-yard line. This Walnut defense, like I said, done a fantastic job tonight containing the quarterback, Evans. And you would expect that they're continuing to do the same thing, selling out for the pass, attacking the run. And we'll see if Ashland tries to come out, if they've got anything up their sleeve that they haven't shown in these first couple of drives. Because so far, we talked about 6 penalties, negative yardage. It has just not been the start that an offense wants to see to begin their season.
Yeah, it's been a rough start for them so far. They got to change something up or do something different to get it going.
Now, here's a look you don't see. It's the Maryland eye. You have got the quarterback, Evans, under center, 3 men in the formation behind him. And we're going to have a couple of flags fly. And let's see. Do we have 12 men on the field?
I think so.
Looks like we're trotting one off. We're going to have 12 men on the field. So, again, like that 7 penalties for Ashland tonight. Just mental mistakes have really killed the drives before they could ever start. And we'll see if that's the case for this one as well.
Yeah, that wasn't good right there. I think they trying to run a special formation. They just got confused.
First down and 15. I mean, you trot out the Maryland eye, anybody's going to be confused.
Yeah.
You just don't see that formation very often, but they're going to stick with it here on first down and 15. Evans under center to take the snap. They haven't taken one under center all night tonight. So you leave open a bad exchange. They're going to give it up to the running back, and he will be taken down. Gray in on the tackle, as well as a couple other Walnut defenders. That was Wells once again, number 40, or excuse me, not Wells, that's Wright. Whitwright in on the stop for Walnut there. It's going to be second down and 16, no gain on the play. As this clock continues to tick down, we're at 4:43 remaining in this first quarter. Walnut leading 23-0.
Whitwright making a presence again on defense. He was one of our dark horses coming in.
He's done a good job tonight. I can count at least off my head. There's been 7 offensive plays, and I've counted 3 tackles already for Wright. So he's been all over the field tonight. What do you expect? He's playing in the middle of that formation on defense. You want to see him all active all over the field.
Another flag.
There's going to be another flag that's going to come in.
Delay game, looks like.
It is. Play clock hit 0. Another delay of game. That'll back it up just 5 more yards. And so this start for Ashland really just been, to put it bluntly, it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, it's been rough for them. Rough going so far.
Second and 21.
I don't know if they just don't have a sense of urgency or if it's just they're just confused or they're getting kind of rattled. You know?
First year quarterback, first year coach, probably going to have some confusion getting play calls in. It's an adjustment period for this offense, but not how you wanted to see the first few snaps occur.
Right.
It will be second down and 20. Evans is going to roll to his right. Again, that Walnut defense trying to contain. He's got a little bit of space, but they do a good job in pursuit. Walnut, especially, you got to credit the linebackers. They have done a great job tonight, especially the outside backers, of really making sure that Evans, if he does escape the pocket, that they are making him break back inside to the middle of the defense.
Right. Great job right there by them containing him. He had nowhere to go.
So it will be third down and 23 for this Ashland offense. 3:33 remaining in the opening quarter of play. As this offense, they've already had 2 delay of games, and they are ticking up on a third one. They've only got, we got a play clock reset. And the officials called for it. It was ticking down very, very quickly. So third down and 23 from the 13-yard line of Ashland. The Devils will look to convert their first third down of the night, but they're going to need quite the play here. Looked for the screen over the middle, and it is incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended target, Friesen. And so it will bring up fourth down and very, very long. We've seen a fourth down attempt tonight. We've seen a punt, and we'll see what we get here. It looks like Ashland is trotting on the punt unit once again.
It's like the receiver wasn't ready right there. I couldn't tell if he wasn't looking or something because he just let it kind of get on him too fast, and he didn't have a chance to catch it.
Looked like he might have been looking ahead at all the grass that he had in front of him,
so.
Because he did have a little bit of space to work, but regardless wasn't able to reel it in. And Ashland is going to call a timeout, and so that will be another timeout burned by the Devils in this first quarter. And with 3:01 remaining in the first, Walnut still leads 23-0, and they will receive the ball once again on fourth down in just a moment. So we will be back in just a moment here on RCTV 19.
Trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Murphy Brothers.
Quick break, and Walnut didn't even come to a huddle. It was just a very, very quick break for Ashland. I think, again, some confusion on who was in on the special teams unit. Take the snap, high snap. It's going to allow him to have an opportunity, and that one might have got clipped, not sure, but it's not going to make its way very far, and it is eventually received by the Wildcats. Got to see who fell on that. It was I believe that's – it is Whit Wright who fell on that football. A little bit dangerous, fell backwards to try to get it instead of letting it roll, but worked out for the Wildcats. They're going to get a little bit better field position. Once again, they will start in Ashland territory. They've had 4 offensive drives, Matt, and this is the third one that will start inside Blue Devil territory.
Right. You get good field position like that, you can just give it to Camarion Gray and let it ride.
And they're going to load up strong side to the right. This is usually the formation where you see the toss, and we'll see if that's the play call here on first down and 10. They're going to fake it, go with the counter again to Saucea, and it's going to be maybe the first play that goes for no yardage tonight for Walnut. A great tackle made in the middle by the Ashland defense is going to bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, great job by Ashland getting some pressure in the middle right there. That was nice.
Bring up second down and 10, a couple substitutions being made for the Wildcats. Jarvis Poplar enters the ball game, and so he will trot out to the left side of the field. Palmer's got the play call, shotgun set. This time, Gray to the right of the quarterback, Palmer. 2:14 remaining here in the first. Motion across the formation. It's going to be a sweep. Hand off to Watson. He's got some space, and he will be taken out of bounds at about the 26, 25-yard line. It's going to be regardless enough for another Wildcat first down.
Yeah, nice job right there by him. Just getting to the outside, getting the yards he needed.
Walnut will reset the chains again as they are moving closer and closer to getting to the red zone. Haven't had a failed offensive drive to this point so far, looking to keep that streak going as Palmer will get the play call for this offense. Clock ticking down here in the first quarter, 1:43 remaining in the first. Walnut still leading 23-0. Gray to the right side in the shotgun set. Again, motion in the formation. Going to fake the sweep. Big hole for Camarion Gray. He's up the middle. He's untouched. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Great job right there. They had Big Spike coming through the hole on a pull play right there. That was beautiful.
Just a perfect job. The Ashland defense, you run the same exact motion to start the play that time out. It catches the eyes of the defense expecting the sweep, and it opened up a hole like Moses opening up the Red Sea. Gray was untouched the entire way on the 24-yard touchdown run to make it 29-0.
I'd like to see Big Spike get through the hole right there, man. He looked good, leading the way for a touchdown.
It will be another extra point try for Walnut as they have put up a 30 spot with a extra point attempt that is successful here. Kick is up. It looked like it got tipped, and it's going to be no good. I think it was tipped to the line of scrimmage. But regardless, Walnut still with a nice lead, 29-0. They lead in the first quarter, 1:26 remaining in the first quarter. It has been all Wildcats in the opening game of the RCTV 19 season. We're back here in just a moment for more.
We're your partner for more value, more features, and great service. LS Tractors have steel hood, steel fenders, cast iron axles, cast iron differential, cast iron transmission. LS Tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty, and Murphy Brothers can back it up. Murphy Brothers and LS Tractors, your partners in the field.
From Blue Mountain to Walnut, the People's Bank of Ripley is all about Tippah County and its people. From banking to civic involvement to recreation and way of life, the People's Bank has worked for 99 years to earn its reputation of dedication to the growth and progress of all of Tippah County. You put your trust in us to serve your banking needs, and we invest our time, talent, and energy into being good corporate citizens. The People's Bank of Ripley. Are you a people's person? Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We welcome you back here on RCTV 19 as Watson will kick this one away, and it is off the hands of the returner, number 1, Freisen. Now he's got a little bit of a hole, and he will be taken out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Now they're going to mark it up to the 36, where Ashland will take over tonight. We appreciate all of you watching here on RCTV 19, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, or maybe you've made your way over, like many have, to Roku and Amazon Fire TV, where RCTV 19 now has a dedicated station. Great to see that for John and all of us over at RCTV 19. Over 1,000 downloads in the first hour of it being live, which is appreciate the support. So make sure if you have a Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and you want to be able to watch quickly and easily without finding your way over to YouTube and finding the channel, make sure to add that channel onto your Roku or Amazon Fire stick. It'll be first down and 10, 1:22 remaining in this opening quarter. Walnut leads 29-0, and another bit of dirty laundry going to find its way onto the field, and it will be another flag against Ashland, and so we'll back it up 5 yards. We'll try it again.
Flag on the play is called against the Blue Devils.
Matt, do you have a penalty count to this point?
They got 8 offensive penalties and then the pass interference, so they're 9 total right now.
9 total penalties for Ashland here in this first quarter. It's hard to continue to say how this offensive start has went for Ashland, and you run out of words to say struggle. And Walnut, of course, has been great, even without the flags. They've done a great job tonight of containing these playmakers on the outside for Ashland.
Yeah, it's been a rough go so far for Ashland.
1:22 remaining in this first quarter. Evans getting the offense lined up once again. Going to take the snap under center. First down and 15. And Evans is bottled up in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. And it's going to be a big loss of yardage. Taken down, I believe that's Trenton Braddock, who made the stop on the play for the Wildcats. Be his first tackle for loss on the year.
Like a busted play right there. I don't know where the running back was, but he just wasn't there for the handoff.
Mason Wilbanks also in on that play. We'll keep you updated also. We said opening night of high school football season, also the opening night of week 1 across the college football landscape. Right now, give you a score update of scores we see across the nation. Colorado 14-10 over North Dakota State. That one expected to be a pretty good ball game tonight. But right now, Walnut is all over Ashland here. Second down, and what is the scoreboard says is 32. Throw it over the middle of the formation. Got Freisen, and Freisen's got a little bit of room. He will break a couple of tackles, and he's finally brought down. Great job of pursuit by the Walnut defense to make sure he doesn't get any more on that pass play over the middle. And so at 8 seconds, it looks like this one's going to tick down to the end of the first quarter. And Matt, 12 minutes to play through. Could not ask for a better start for the Walnut Wildcats tonight.
Yeah, great job by them already. I mean, they're executing the game plan just flawlessly so far.
They'll continue to try to do that when we come back for the second quarter. 29-0. Walnut is leading Ashland here after one quarter of play. We'll welcome you back in just a few moments after a word from our sponsors here on RCTV 19.
Quality Glass has been in business for over 40 years and wants to say good luck to our Tippah County players. You can lower your utilities with vinyl replacement windows. Call them today at 837-3615 for free estimates and lifetime warranties.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance.
Check out the Rusty Tub on Facebook for weekly sales, including 50% off all clothing and shoes, 15% off decor, and 10% off furniture. Each week, there is a weekly spotlight special. Local delivery available, along with gift certificates and free gift wrapping. Hand-poured refillable soy wooden wick candles are made in-store. Give them a call at 662-701-7722 or go by 1115 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Stone's Jewelry is your local hometown store for fine jewelry with a price to fit every budget. Local made products, Mississippi made pottery, and unique jewelry you can only find at Stone's. They also offer repairs, bereavements, and special gifts for everyone. Stop in and see Nancy, Miss Joanne at Stone's in Ripley or Tupelo. Remember, when you think of jewelry, think of Stone's.
We welcome you back for this 3rd down and 20 play, the beginning play of the second quarter. 29-0 Walnut all over Ashland here in the first 12 minutes of play. Evans drops back, a little bit of a snap to the right, able to handle it. Now he's on the run, and he will be forced out of bounds. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Again, this Walnut defense has been quick to contain tonight.
Ball spotted on the 24-yard line.
And so that's going to lead to another punt for Ashland as the unit does make its way out on the field. Gray back to receive it. Right now he's at about the 40-yard line of Walnut. And we will have a stoppage of play once again. Looks like we're going to count them in, make sure that we've got 11 for Ashland out there. At 11-10 here in the second quarter. Gray is back to receive, and that snap going to be blown dead. And a good thing for Ashland, that one made its way onto the field, and nobody dove on it. That was going to be Walnut's football all the way, but we'll blow it dead. I think they were not the officials did not give them the go-ahead yet to snap the football.
Yeah, that's what it looked like right there.
It's going to be a saving grace for Ashland.
4th and 22 for the Blue Devils.
Punter back at the 15-yard line. High snap. He's going to have to try to get this one away quick. Another pretty good punt by Ashland. It will take a nice little bounce, and it's going to go out at about the 46-yard line of the Blue Devils. So, once again, 4th time in 5 drives that Walnut will start in opponent territory.
From Ashland's 45-yard line.
Palmer will trot back out with this offense.
See if we can feed Kamarian Gray a little bit right here. He's got 48 yards so far, though, so nice first quarter from him. Walnut had 93 yards rushing.
And that's, the funny thing you'd say, that is a good quarter for anybody, but you're like, well, 29-0, how does he not have more? It's because we talked about the field position has been so much in Walnut's favor. It's giving you very little opportunity yardage-wise as an offense. But they have ran the ball about as effectively as you can ask here in this first quarter of play. Drop back, Palmer, play action. Got a man down the field, and it will be caught and taken out at about the 21-yard line. That's going to be Austin Watson on the catch. and it will be enough for another Wildcat first down.
Great job right there. Just caught him in stride, man.
Lengthy gain for the Wildcats.
Beautiful pass.
Another Wildcat first down.
And so at the 23-yard line is where this offense now will quickly move to.
First and 10 Wildcats from the Blue Devils 22-yard line.
It looked like they tried to Walnut was going to make a late substitution, but they didn't. Instead, they'll stick with Palmer and Gray in the backfield. 10:27 left. It will be a direct snap and a direct run by Palmer down the field. He's still fighting forward, and he'll find his way down to about the 6-yard line, which again will be enough for another Walnut Wildcat first down. This team now, with that, is going to be over 100 yards rushing in this ball game. 10-10 remaining in the second quarter. Ticking under the 10-minute mark now as this Ashland defense trying to bow up around the goal line. Palmer tosses it to Gray, cuts inside, now to the outside. Why don't you walk in, Camarion Gray? Touchdown, Walnut.
Beautiful play right there by Gray. I mean, he just took the ball and seen the hole. Beautiful.
Immediately cut it back in on the toss, and there was, again, second time tonight, he just went completely untouched on the touchdown carry.
It's his third rushing touchdown tonight, I believe.
Believe it is a hat trick already early in the second quarter for Walnut, and it is 35-0 as it looks like they will go for two once again here. And Matt, if Ashland doesn't score in this first half, we have hit the threshold to where we'll see a running clock in the second half.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best thing for Ashland.
It has been, and really for Walnut, you want to get those first team reps as they will take the direct snap, and it will be taken in by the Wildcats. It will be 14 Weston Mills who takes it in on the direct snap for the Wildcats. And so, once again, Walnut piling it on here in the second quarter, 37-0 as they continue to increase their lead in this one. We'll bring you back in just a few moments for more Walnut Wildcat football action on RCTV 19.
Lane Concrete wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Give them a call for all your concrete, brickwork, and bush hogging needs. You can reach them at 662-837-0455.
This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you by Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-587-9055 to get set up with their ultra-high-speed internet today.
The town of Blue Mountain, Mayor Norton and the Board of Aldermen say good luck to our local teams this season.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
We welcome you back here as Watson prepares to put it in the ground. Watson will have his team break, get lined up and ready to send this one again away once again. 37-0, Walnut leading over Ashland. Kick away, and it will be received at about the 36-yard line. And still fighting, still breaking tackles is the returner for Ashland. That is number 6 of Ashland. That's going to be Modarius Yancey once again, who broke that one. Best fielding position tonight for Ashland to start. Really, I mean, Matt, if you look at one bright side, these have been some tough pooch kicks to recover, and Ashland has actually been most dangerous on the kick return.
Right, I thought he had something right there. I mean, he looked good. He broke a couple tackles and just got pulled down by his loose jersey.
This Walnut defense has not allowed a first down yet. The Ashland offense has not crossed the 50-yard line yet. They are looking to continue this wonderful start on defense tonight, as it will be First down and 10, a shotgun set. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right in the shotgun. Evans drops back, throws over the middle. It's intercepted by Walnut. It was thrown right to the man in the zone for the Wildcats. And that is going to be, I believe that is number 0. Yes, that is Jarvis Poplar with the interception for the Wildcats, the first takeaway of the year. And so Walnut will have it at about the 49-yard line to start.
Just threw it to where he was. That's all that was, really.
Looked like it was a little bit of miscommunication on the route and between the quarterback and the receiver. It found its way directly into Poplar's hands. You could see in his face and his body language, it almost snuck up on him.
It was a surprise, that's for sure. He kind of, his eyes got big. You could see it from up here.
The Poplar brings it in, first turnover of the year for Ashland, first takeaway of the year for Walnut. And so we will push on once again with this Walnut Wildcat offense. 49-yard line, shotgun set. H back to the left side. It'll be a snap to Palmer. Play action once again. Looking down the field, and Palmer just going to run this one back to the line of scrimmage. Good head on his shoulders to get back for no yardage. Walnut still has not lost a yard in this ball game. So second down and 10 coming as Palmer will step off to the sideline, and again it will be Weston Mills who steps in, the backup quarterback for this offense. He's going to go under center. Looks like you're up 37-0. Get your backup quarterback some snaps. Get him some exchanges in game action.
Absolutely.
Make sure you never know when you need to, especially with Palmer's a senior. You would expect there's going to be Mills' offense next year. Gray breaking off some tackles, a big stiff arm. Why don't you give him a truck while you're at it, Camarion Gray. He'll take it to the 40-yard line for another Walnut first down.
Looked like Leonard Fournette right there, didn't he?
I mean, just 6'1", 220. We talked about it all night. A powerful runner, stiff-armed, and immediately was able to lower that right shoulder to continue the run. And Walnut continues to just move these chains for more and more first downs, really racking up a prolific running stats on the night.
Right.
8:30 remaining here in this second quarter of play. 37-0. Walnut still with the lead, trying to add on more. Palmer takes the snap, hands it off. Mason Wilbanks will take it on the inside zone to about the 36-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 2, maybe 3. And so second down and 7 coming up as Gray still out of the game for Walnut. Looks like this offense is continuing to bring in more and more subs. John joining back up with us. And, John, what's the feeling you get on the field right now? You just left to take some pictures.
Poor Ashland having trouble lining up. Just early season, part of that. Brand new coach, early season, first game. They just didn't look really prepared, and Walnut has taken advantage, and they've looked good. Camarion Gray, 4 touchdowns? Is that right?
3 or 4. 3 is what we got here so far. So
he's got 3.
3. He's looked good. Made some big defensive plays. Have the Wildcats. Some substitutions here.
Mills is going to hand it off, and that's going to be Poplar on the carry. He lost the football late, but down by contact.
Yeah, he was held up there.
Down by contact. So 7:13 remaining in this second quarter play as we'll move the chains again for a Walnut first down. That's the third one on this drive.
So we're at 37-0, assuming that Walnut either scores some more or does not give up any points. We'll have a running clock in the second half is what it's looking. It's looking that way.
You punch this one in, and that's going to give you about a 10-point buffer, a two possession buffer. You feel pretty confident going second half, and I feel like that's why you've seen different people carrying the ball for Walnut. That time is Mason Wilbanks, who finds his way down, a shifty little runner, escapes a couple of tackles, finds his way down to the 5-yard line for another Walnut first down. That'll make it first and goal to the 5-yard line for the Wildcats.
Mason Wilbanks carries the ball 17 yards for the Wildcats.
Nice run there for
Ball at Ashland's
Wilbanks.
6-yard line.
Got several media types here.
6.5
Opening game, one of the
remaining
few
second quarter.
in the state going on tonight. There's a couple. I know Alcorn Central and Tisch County were playing in this neck of the woods.
That's why I said not many tonight, especially week one. That's why we said earlier. It's almost like the week 0 of high school football. It's just one night.
Yeah.
Mills will take the snap once again, the backup quarterback in the game, and it will be a handoff to the right side and a carry.
Oh, strong run there.
Strong run for the touchdown. I believe that was 15. I believe that was Connor Morgan, 5'11", 170, and he showed all of his strength there, pounding his way in for the score, and that will make it 43-0 with 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter, pending the extra point. Let's see if they attempt a 2-point try here or if they go for the one. We've seen them try both tonight.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
43-0 your score. Wildcats pouring it on here in the first half.
Connor Morgan on the carry for the Wildcats.
And, you know, it's not like they aired it out to get it. A lot of power runs have kind of.
Yeah, you really, I mean, this is a team that tonight has shown, I mean, they're not just able to run the football. But Palmer's looked very good tonight, throwing the football down the field. Snap is going to be sat down, and kick is up. Looks like it snuck in, and it did. 44-0, 6:03.
We're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back in a moment.
Cardinal Drive-In wishes good luck to our teams and athletes this season. Stop by and see them at 1807 City Avenue North in Ripley for fresh burgers, hand-cut fries, loaded baked potatoes, ice cream, and more. E&B Concrete in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. Give them a call at 662-837-3221 for your concrete needs.
Curtis Bump the Barber and Dennis at City Barber Shop just off the square in Ripley wish good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season.
All right, and we're back here. Tippah County Sports on RCTV 19. The Walnut Lady Wildcats picked up a win over TCPS in volleyball action. Swept through it.
A lot of volleyball action going on across. Can shout out my school, West Union, big win tonight over Faulkner in volleyball tonight. Oh, we've got a little bit of a break loose on the kickoff return. They've almost had room all night. He's going to keep going down to about the 12-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle all the way down the field for Walnut. And that will give Ashland by far the best opportunity they've had offensively tonight. Looks like it's going to set them up for first and goal around the 10-yard line.
And so we talked about this. Maybe Walnut trying to keep it away from the speedsters of Ashland. They get their hands on the ball and break it. Like you said, they've had a couple opportunities, a couple creases, but just that was by far their biggest play.
We were just talking about in the last kickoff, John, that they have looked the most dangerous tonight on the kick return.
On the kick return, yeah, no doubt.
And we talked about it coming into this. If you've ever watched Ashland, you watch them in basketball, you watch them in football, you watch them in anything, Ashland has playmakers. They have athletes. Tonight, it's really been the defensive line of Walnut dominating at the point of attack. But if you let Ashland get space, they can make you pay.
So, Ashland, 20-some-odd players, 22 players, 12 of them are great athletes. You know, if you look at 12 just guys that are great athletically.
Evans is going to take the carry to the right side. He's trying to find an edge, but Walnut was immediately ready for the outside run. It will be sniffed out right away. That's Trenton Braddock on the stop. That's his second tackle for loss tonight.
Walnut definitely are playing sideline to sideline. They're not letting them get outside contained. Just everybody, getting to the sideline and forcing them back around that time, able to make the play. We do have a running clock, though, right now, I believe. They were running it with a down ball, with a dead ball a moment ago. So I think they are kind of letting it run a little early.
I think we are. Usually, you can see, you might have a coach's agreement. You might see a coach signal to the thing. You can do it early.
44-0 midway through the second quarter is probably a good time to institute that.
Oh yeah, you would. I mean, it's been because you want to see if you're Walnut, and if you're Ashland, you don't want to see anybody. You don't want to see anybody hurt. You don't want to see, especially if you're Walnut, you're ahead 44-0.
Yeah.
You've already seen subs being made, different guys. You're saying, look, this is a good opportunity to get our guys early action in a second quarter instead of a fourth quarter where you pull away late.
Oh, Evans, they got a man out there.
Got a man wide open. Was that ball intercepted? No, it's incomplete. It was jarred out the last minute.
He gained a lot. He covered a lot of ground on a recovery there because that guy, he was kind of snuck out right by the sideline and nobody got on him.
He ran a little like a hesitation fade almost, kind of dug his feet in the ground for a second and then went loose, and it was Jarvis Poplar who made his way back he nearly picked the football off. It was a good throw, but elevated and high point of the football perfectly.
I think we've got a Ashland player down right this moment. We're going to take a quick timeout while they tend to that. We'll be right back.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Duncan's Pharmacy in Walnut, your Tippah County-owned pharmacy, says good luck to our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Eco Water Systems proudly serves North Mississippi and wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season. Visit them online at ecowater.com.
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in.
All right, and we're back. Ashland player down for a moment, but he was able to get off it. I believe it was a cramp, which you expect to see several of those here early in the season.
Third down, and
he's trying to get past
Evans needs to get that football away, and it's going to be a huge sack for Walnut. Emphatic hit by Weston Mills to sling him down to the ground, and that's what you were a little bit worried to see, how he got slung down.
Yeah.
Evans is down.
He is down. We're actually going to take another quick break to hear from our sponsors while they tend to the man down. We'll be right back.
Albany and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Good luck to our local athletes from Faulkner Baptist Church. Brother Jeff Moore, pastor. Sunday school at 9:30, worship 10:30. Worship on Wednesday for 3-year-olds through 12th grade starts with a meal at 5:45 p.m. and classes following at 6:15.
Farrell Ward Ford in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. They are your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in North Mississippi since 1952. Give them a call at 662-837-3001 or stop by 1524 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Go by and see Ripley First Franklin at 1703 City Avenue North in Ripley or give them a call at 662-512-5808.
We are glad to see Quay Evans up and walking, and he took a hard hit on that sack from Weston Mills. He drug him down from behind and kind of had to sling him down as he could, and it almost reminds you of the hip drop tackle they've been talking about in the NFL. He just had to get him and just kind of pull and sling to kind of get him down the backfield. So really good to see Evans up and walking off the field.
Yeah, like you said, you definitely fear a couple different things could happen. A collarbone, there's a couple of different injuries from that could take place. So glad to see him off, getting off the field on his own power there.
So 4th down, and Ashland has got a long way to go. I mean,
But coming up here to halftime, I mean, you're on this side of the 50.
Oh,
probably,
you go for it.
Your only option.
If nothing else, I mean, let them throw a deep ball. I mean, and that's what they're going to try to do, but flag's going to come out. It's going to stop this play before it can really even get going. So probably back this one up another 5 yards. 1:37 remaining here in the first half of play. It is all Walnut, 44-0.
If you appreciate, I've had a couple comments under the stream just letting us know that you guys are sounding good. Brian Rutherford on our camera work. He's doing a good job tonight. Clear internet, and they are signaling to just run the clock. 1:30 and running. 44-0 is your score. Very possible with a running clock. This could be your last play of the.
Yeah, it really just depends how quickly Walnut can get set, how quickly they want to get set.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. They may run a play, or they may just kind of let this thing.
4th down, and according to the play clock, and it is goal to go 40. So quarterback will step up. Tried to look to throw one, make some time and throw one deep, but he couldn't get it. Another takedown in the backfield by the Wildcats, and they are going to keep this clock rolling under a minute to go until halftime.
Looks like they kind of had a double spy, just kind of feeling like similar to the last play that was blown dead. Quarterback drop back and run.
You're saying, well, it's going to be 4 verts. You're playing man coverage, so why not just our guys just play over the top, don't get beat, and then you just play the 2 men down. Make sure that when the corner's running down the field, you don't leave a big open hole for a run.
Under 30 seconds to go. We'll see.
Walnut is going to have one opportunity to score. I mean, they don't have to snap it, but it looks like they're going to get one snap in. So they're going to have one opportunity to score before halftime. Camarion Gray is in the football game. You would expect this carry might go to him, see what he can do with it. And they are instead going to let Mills drop back to throw. He's got a man down the field, and it is incomplete.
That's going to do it for your first half with the running clock. 44-0 is your score going to halftime. We're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be back with the first half stats in just a moment. Thanks for sticking around.
Cardinal Drive-In wishes good luck to our teams and athletes this season. Stop by and see them at 1807 City Avenue North in Ripley for fresh burgers, hand-cut fries, loaded baked potatoes, ice cream, and more. E&B Concrete in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. Give them a call at 662-837-3221 for your concrete needs.
Curtis Bump the Barber and Dennis at City Barber Shop just off the square in Ripley wish good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Duncan's Pharmacy in Walnut, your Tippah County-owned pharmacy, says good luck to our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Eco Water Systems proudly serves North Mississippi and wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season. Visit them online at ecowater.com.
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Good luck to our local athletes from Faulkner Baptist Church. Brother Jeff Moore, pastor. Sunday school at 9:30, worship 10:30. Worship on Wednesday for 3-year-olds through 12th grade starts with a meal at 5:45 p.m. and classes following at 6:15.
Farrell Ward Ford in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. They are your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in North Mississippi since 1952. Give them a call at 662-837-3001 or stop by 1524 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Go by and see Ripley First Franklin at 1703 City Avenue North in Ripley, or give them a call at 662-512-5808.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Henderson Pest Control wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Murphy Brothers and LS Tractor. We're your partner for more value, more features, and great service. LS Tractors have steel hood, steel fenders, cast iron axles, cast iron differential, cast iron transmission. LS Tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty, and Murphy Brothers can back it up. Murphy Brothers and LS Tractor, your partners in the field.
From Blue Mountain to Walnut, the People's Bank of Ripley is all about Tippah County and its people. From banking to civic involvement to recreation and way of life, the People's Bank has worked for 99 years to earn its reputation of dedication to the growth and progress of all of Tippah County. You put your trust in us to serve your banking needs, and we invest our time, talent, and energy into being good corporate citizens. The People's Bank of Ripley. Are you a people's person? Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Quality Glass has been in business for over 40 years and wants to say good luck to our Tippah County players. You can lower your utilities with vinyl replacement windows. Call them today at 837-3615 for free estimates and lifetime warranties.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance.
Check out the Rusty Tub on Facebook for weekly sales, including 50% off all clothing and shoes, 15% off decor, and 10% off furniture. Each week there is a weekly spotlight special. Local delivery available, along with gift certificates and free gift wrapping. Hand-poured refillable soy wooden wick candles are made in-store. Give them a call at 662-701-7722 or go by 1115 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Stone's Jewelry is your local hometown store for fine jewelry with a price to fit every budget. Local made products, Mississippi made pottery, and unique jewelry you can only find at Stone's. They also offer repairs, bereavements, and special gifts for everyone. Stop in and see Nancy, Miss Joanne at Stone's in Ripley or Tupelo. Remember, when you think of jewelry, think of Stone's.
Sugar Lane Concrete wishes good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Give them a call for all your concrete, brickwork, and bush hogging needs. You can reach them at 662-837-0455.
This broadcast of Tippah County Sports is brought to you by Tippah Connect, your home in Tippah County for high-speed internet. Give them a call at 662-587-9055 to get set up with their ultra-high-speed internet today.
The town of Blue Mountain, Mayor Norton and the Board of Aldermen say good luck to our local teams this season.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
We welcome you back here on RCTV 19, where if you were just tuning in or you tuned in late, it legitimately nothing but Walnut here in this first half.
All Walnut for sure in the first half. Pretty much did what they wanted on the offensive end. I'm assuming Ashland was at negative total yardage. Their biggest play was a kick return that they broke down. So, Matt, what did we come up with? What are some highlights statistic-wise that we had here in the first half?
Yeah, so Walnut had 151 yards rushing right there, which was great. Marion Gray himself had 54 yards but 3 touchdowns, so
and
great night.
They had great field position. So they probably would have had a lot more yards, but they had such great field position in the first half
and
that,
78 yards passing, but the quarterback's only throwing the ball, I think, 3 times.
Yeah.
And then the one pass interference, so I think he's 2 for 3. He's only thrown the ball 3 or 4 times. But, yeah, 2 completions, and they're both
opened the season up with a big reception to Trent Braddock on the opening play for Walnut.
Could have had a touchdown pass earlier to Trent Braddock, and he got interfered with pass interference. So he's looked really good tonight. Even if he's only had a couple opportunities to throw the football, just in handling the offense, there's been no false starts, 1 hold, no delay of games. Which, if you're a coach, you go into the halftime locker room. Even though Palmer is a senior, transitioning to a full-time quarterback this season, first game, you're like, you know what? We take that. That means no mental mistakes. He was ready. He was disciplined. He was ready to lead this offense.
I agree. I think he's looked sharp. He's done what he's supposed to do. Just keep the team calm and limit the penalties and the mistakes, and they look smooth.
So I want to bring this up to you guys because you time running here. The half is probably gonna be running clock. Second half, for all intents and purposes, Walnut's gonna finish this game out. You look at the upcoming schedule before division. At Ethel, H.W. Byers, at Belmont, at Myrtle, home against Myrtle, at Baldwin, and then Strayhorn. You look at that, 7 games, a very real possibility to 6-1.
I know, so I don't know much about Ethel. I'm not just, they're kind of out of our normal coverage territory. Don't know much about Ethel. Baldwin, traditionally,
going to be a contender 1A this year.
Yes,
going to be a contender 1A.
They're a traditional strong program. I assume they're going to have a similarly strong program this year. You would expect. And so, but yeah, 6-1 definitely. 5-2, 6-1 through 7 is on the table here.
Well,
for sure.
If you hit 5-2, you're better than your win mark last year.
True,
because we talked about it early, John. You weren't up here with us, but this is a Walnut team that last year, 3 of their losses a combined 9 points. This was a team that was talented last year and just struggled to close out the close games.
Yeah, so one of those that are early season, Belmont, I know that was a really close back and forth. I believe there was 4 lead changes in the fourth quarter of that game last year. So they definitely, were just a few breaks going their way to maybe being the 2 seed in that, as opposed to the 4 seed that went on the road, played eventual state champion Charleston, who that's Ripley's opening game tomorrow is Charleston. So anyway, just if they were a few breaks last year away from, potentially being the 2 seed in their district, kind of the same. They might could get to that East Union game to close out the regular season. That's the final game.
Yeah.
So they could get to East Union to close out the regular season with a district title
on the line.
On the line,
Yeah.
perhaps.
I'll say that East Union team tomorrow night, they take on TCPS.
Yeah, so OPT, I don't know if you've mentioned this or not, a super calling those games for Tupelo Christian on Super Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 101.9?
101.9. Excited for that. And I know, like you said, speaking of Charleston, y'all have Ripley tomorrow.
Yeah, we got Ripley versus defending 2A state champion Charleston tomorrow.
Well,
So
you look across the schedule, and John, I've got it right here. Just a lot of big games week
there
one.
are early big games.
Yeah, I mean, you look at I mean, TCPS and East Union. I'll shout that one out. Starkville and Noxubee County. Pontotoc at Amory. Pontotoc didn't have a great year last year. Looking to get off to a good start. Amory breaking in their brand new multi-million-dollar football
too.
field.
You've seen?
I've seen the videos. I haven't seen it in person.
I got you. It's beautiful facility that they've got there. I'm proud for them after what they've been through there at Amory.
New Albany at Saltillo. New Albany. I saw them at their jamboree last Friday. John, that's a team you're going to want to watch out for in 4A.
Definitely. So we had Robert Collum, who does some coverage for us. You know Robert.
Oh, I know Robert.
Yeah.
Ranger Rob.
Ranger. So he does some pictures and all for us and helps us with Mississippi Sports Group, and he was there, and that's what he said as well, that New Albany looked really solid. Got a couple of guys with some D1 looks.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe some D1 offers are there for them. So, yeah, New Albany.
Here's you a big one in the 1A landscape. So it might not be huge in stature across the state. Biggersville at Hamilton's going to be a great football game.
That's a great. Hamilton has got one of the better athletes in the state. His name is escaping me right this moment in time. He plays basketball too, but he is a tremendous athlete. He was a freshman last year. Anyway, yes, in our neck of the woods and in 1A, and of course, we're kind of 1A guys. We maybe follow 1A a little closer than your average sports guys out there. With you with TCPS and West Union, several 1A teams in my neck of the woods. So.
And then you'd be remiss if you didn't miss these two: the Crosstown Classic, Lafayette at Oxford.
Yep.
Week 1. That usually feels like it's week 2, week 3, but it's week 1 this year.
Week 1, yeah.
And then this is the game in the state, in my opinion. Louisville at West Point.
West Point. There's been a lot of smack talk going on about that one. I mean, those are two of
reigning 4A and 5A state champs.
It's the reigning 4A champ.
West Point did win 5A.
Okay, yeah, it's reigning 4 and 5.
Yes. So I mean that's two teams that I mean
two of the 3 top programs in the history of Mississippi.
Well, and you're looking at it right here. I was looking at this. According to the Daily Journal and me looking at and you talk to a lot of people. And the favorites in 4A and 5A are going to again be Louisville, and it's going to be Louisville, and it's going to be West Point.
Yeah, so and I mean you could almost say that every year for the last 2 decades, really. I mean so anyway, 2 of the top 3 programs in state history, them and South Panola are probably the 3 top programs in Mississippi history.
But then, of course,
opening up week 1.
Not forget our Tippah County teams as well. I mean, Faulkner tomorrow night. They actually by the Daily Journal got a mention as a potential watch. I don't know if
they're my dark horse 1A state champion team. I'm going to go ahead and say that on the broadcast. They're my dark horse in the state 1A state championship.
Well, you couldn't be happier for Faulkner. I mean, that's a program that struggled for a while.
Yeah, they've been down. So they won more games last year under Kevin Walton, 9, than I believe the previous 4 years. The previous 4 years combined. I think that's accurate.
Well, I mean, you go from a Faulkner team that, like I said, they had won very little the last few years, and then you look, if you picked up the Football Journal from the Daily Journal.
Front page. Center. I mean,
Caleb Nunley. I mean, and that's
Chris Nunley.
Chris Nunley.
Yes,
I'm so sorry.
Chris, yeah. Chris is definitely a great athlete. They got a couple of new faces that will make an impact immediately for them. Gavin Woolley. So they had a poll. The Clarion Ledger did, like top quarterback coming into this season, and Gavin Woolley, the quarterback for Faulkner, was the top vote getter in the state at the Clarion Ledger.
We saw him last year. That's a prolific offense that the Waltons built there, and you would expect to see that offense turn along again this year.
Yeah, we do. So we're gonna go back to our sponsors for just a moment. We've got a little under 4 minutes until the second half kicks off. We'll be back with more football action in just a moment. Thank you to our sponsors. Here we go.
Cardinal Drive-In wishes good luck to our teams and athletes this season. Stop by and see them at 1807 City Avenue North in Ripley for fresh burgers, hand-cut fries, loaded baked potatoes, ice cream, and more. E&B Concrete in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. Give them a call at 662-837-3221 for your concrete needs.
Curtis Bump the Barber and Dennis at City Barber Shop just off the square in Ripley wish good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season.
The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our Tippah County teams this football season.
Duncan's Pharmacy in Walnut, your Tippah County-owned pharmacy, says good luck to our Tippah County teams and athletes this season. Eco Water Systems proudly serves North Mississippi and wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this season. Visit them online at ecowater.com.
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Good luck to our local athletes from Faulkner Baptist Church. Brother Jeff Moore, pastor. Sunday school at 9:30, worship 10:30. Worship on Wednesday for 3-year-olds through 12th grade starts with a meal at 5:45 p.m. and classes following at 6:15.
Farrell Ward Ford in Ripley says good luck to our local teams and athletes this season. They are your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in North Mississippi since 1952. Give them a call at 662-837-3001 or stop by 1524 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Go by and see Ripley First Franklin at 1703 City Avenue North in Ripley or give them a call at 662-512-5808.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Anderson.
And we welcome you back here on RCTV 19 as the clock is ticked its way down to 0. I don't believe we're going to get a 3-minute warm-up timer. You see it sometimes that they put it on the clock, but I don't know if they're – looks like we were going to be ready to kick this one off. They did put it on the clock, but we'll see. Looking at the college football landscape tonight, you know, you've got games going on tonight. It's – for the most part, been uneventful. Arkansas is up on Arkansas Pine Bluff, 49-0. Missouri up on Murray State, 28-0. Kansas up big on Lindenwood, 34-0. You really find out about colleges you never heard anything about on week 1.
Yeah.
But 2 big ones. NC State ranked 24. They are struggling with Western Carolina, 14 all in the third quarter.
Wow.
And then the big one, North Dakota State's going to go into a halftime lead against Colorado, 20-14.
I tell you, Coach Prime, man, I mean, I like him, but I don't know, man. It's. I know that's a good FBS team or FCS team, but you can't let that happen, especially at your house. You know?
Yeah, and I was just talking about that with my dad, and NDSU is a top 5 FCS program. They, won multiple national championships, but with the attention that Prime and Shador and Travis have brought to the program at your place, year 2, week 1, you cannot afford to lose that one.
Yeah, that's a must win if I ain't never seen one. And if they do end up losing, then the rest of the year is a must-win for him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can't pull another 4-8 because then the clock starts ticking.
For sure, because then you look at, you play in the Big 12. There's going to be some solid teams in the Big 12 this year between Utah and Kansas.
Right.
But then you look, week 2, okay, you lost to NDSU. Who do you go next? You got to go play at Memorial Stadium in Nebraska. And, and Matt Rule has got that team. Dylan Raiola, 5-star quarterback, waiting.
He's going to be very good.
So, I mean, you're staring down the barrel of an 0-2 start in a must-win year.
Right.
So, regardless, that's kind of your college football updates as the night continues to go. We'll keep on watching. But as for here, it is 44-0 Walnut coming out of the halftime break. Ashland will receive the football to start. Matt will see a running clock, and really what you're wanting to see here, you're saying, all right, let's get some guys, some quality reps, and let's get out with 0 injuries.
Yeah, you just want to stay healthy right here. Just get some of the young guys some plays, man. Just kind of like some game action so they can, get their feet wet. Especially some freshmen, sophomores. You want to see them, get on the field, get their feet wet, kind of get the jitters out of them for the season, and they might contribute later on. I mean, you never know.
You never know when a freshman's going to have to step up and contribute. And so you take these opportunities, and these are important opportunities no matter the opponent, no matter the time, no matter the score. So Walnut is getting prepared to kick this one off. A couple of continuing players we do see out there. We see Mason Wilbanks, and we do actually see Camarion Gray. We had talked about if we would see him in the second half. And he may just be out there just for a kickoff. You may not change your special teams unit up very much. But we'll see if he sees any time on offense or defense in the second half. But as for this, looks like Matt actually Camarion Gray's going to
kick it off.
He's going to kick this one off.
That's what I was about to say. He's about to kick.
You hear the Iron Man offense defense, but Camarion Gray, he's about to try to show off he's a three-way player.
That's right. Like Booby Miles, and he can pass.
Fantastic reference. There is Camarion Gray is getting ready to kick this one off. The clock has already began running as this second half will get ready to proceed. Camarion Gray, the 4-year senior tailback, going to look to kick this one off. This may be the first one in his career. I'm not so sure of that, but it's a little dribbler. Finds its way to the returner at about the 30-yard line, and now a fumble with the football, and I think Ashland got back on it. So that will make it 1st and 10 for Ashland at about the 34-yard line. Gray's got the squib kick down.
It looked good.
So it will be 1st and 10.
The best part about that, you have to beat the kicker if you break free, and he's probably going to catch you.
Yeah, so. you feel confident that your kicker in that situation can hound down anybody. But 1st and 10 for Ashland from the 33-yard line is where this Blue Devil offense will take over. We'll see Quay Evans was obviously taken down and injured late in the first half. We'll see if we see him back out there in the second half as the huddle breaks. I don't see him as of now. And so you hope he's all right going forward. But in this situation, took a hard hit, stayed down a bit. Doesn't surprise you to see him not return in this one. 1st down and 10. It'll be a stretch to the right side, and it is going nowhere. A loss of 2 yards in the backfield. It'll bring up 2nd down. And just, again, another opportunity to showcase that Walnut has done a really good job containing the outside.
They have, and the game plan was set. I mean, they've stuck to it. And, Ashland, they hadn't changed it up. I mean, they just keep going to it. So they think it's going to work. I mean, they're sticking to it. So we'll see if they can break one loose here on the if they do put the backups in. But it looks like Walnut's still got a lot of first-team guys out there. So
one of them is notably Camarion Gray, who is still in the ball game at the in the defensive backfield. So 2nd down and 13, this Ashland squad.
Seeing him on the field right now is probably making a lot of Walnut fans nervous.
It's got to get you a little bit nervous, but he is out there in that corner spot now. Going to trot back. It's going to be a stretch to the left side this time, and he's going to be taken down almost immediately. This Walnut defense, again, their 2nd tackle for loss on this drive. It'll bring up 3rd down and long once again. That's a place that this Walnut defense has been very familiar with tonight.
Right.
Marion Gray will come off the field for this third down play. In comes for Walnut. It's going to be number 15, Connor Morgan. As a couple substitutions are made by Ashland as this clock is running already under 9 minutes to play in this third quarter. Got no play clock as well. They're going to allow Ashland all the time they need with this running clock to get to the line and set. Third down and 17 from the 26-yard line. Drop back to throw. Looks, fires, and finds a man over the middle. Completion and a fumble. And let's see who got on it. Walnut says they have it. Still scrambling through the pile. And still no signal. They do. Walnut recovers the football on the fumble and the completed pass over the middle. And so Walnut, their second takeaway of the game, and they will now have the football at the 29-yard line of Ashland as this clock ticks under 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, great job right there, just punching it out. He was carrying it really loose. I mean, it's like he did no ball security right there, so it was bound to happen.
Catches over the middle, extremely dangerous for a multitude of reasons, and I mean that's obviously one of your prime suspects right there. You don't take care of the football, and that will be the second takeaway of the night for the Wildcats as this offense trots out there. And for this offense, it's a second-team offense.
Right. Yeah,
no Gray,
like
no Palmer, no Braddock.
Got the second-team O-line in there. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So they will have an opportunity to make a name for themselves week 1 of this 2024 football season. First down and 10 from about the 28-yard line. Under center, the quarterback will take it, and a fumbled exchange, and he just has to fall on it, fall forward. 11 new guys out there, you know, you expect a bad exchange, you know, once or twice, but falls right back on it, got back to the line of scrimmage. No harm, no foul for Walnut. It's Sawyer Cardwell, the 5'9" freshman for Walnut at the quarterback spot here on second down and 9. Back under center once again. Looks like it could be a toss to the right side. Another fumbled snap. This time they will get the toss away. And another fumble. And I think Ashland got on that one. The ball's still loose, but I think Ashland just fell on the football.
Yeah, I believe Ashland got it right there. Yep, he's getting up with it.
It is going to be Ashland football. So the first takeaway of the year for the Blue Devils. It'll be on a bad toss from the Walnut Wildcats. And so Ashland will have the football back in decent territory near the 40-yard line with 6:03 remaining in this third quarter of play. We'll take a short break and come right back for more on RCTV 19.
Good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes this football season.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 1014 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Accidents are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
Murphy Brothers.
And we were coming right back. The clock had ran for quite a bit, but now we're going to have an official's timeout with 4:46 remaining. Heat timeout. It's got to be called every quarter, but you know these are nights where you wish you didn't have to because I mean, that is a beautiful night out here for football.
It turned out really nice tonight.
A little bit of rain earlier, moved a cold front in, and right now, I mean, you're looking at, if you're not here, it's 79 degrees, cloudy, beautiful night here. A good crowd at Walnut as they've had a lot to cheer for tonight. 44-0 as this Ashland offense trots back out there. again, we want to remind you, we appreciate you watching in tonight with us on RCTV 19 and Mississippi Sports, that you stick around and make sure to come back tomorrow as Ripley will take on Charleston, and also we'll have Faulkner against Potts Camp, both opening games here on RCTV 19. You'll be able to find those as long you can find us online at Facebook, YouTube, and also check out our new app on the Roku and Amazon Fire Stick, as that pass is going to be incomplete off to the right side on first down. So it'll bring up second down and 10 as this clock continues to tick. 4:33 remaining in this third quarter. With how this clock's ticking and how the first few possessions went, Walnut may only have one more offensive possession in them tonight.
Yeah, I believe. I don't think they'll. Maybe two. It depends on if they get a turnover.
Really depends on how the rest of this time goes. But as of right now, this clock already ticking to 4:10 remaining in the third quarter. And again, no play clock for the rest of this. When you have the running clock, they turn the play clock off here. So, in theory, Ashland could just take as much time as they needed to get to the line here, and they're doing that for the most part. I mean, it has been a slow, methodical pace for Ashland as they will get in the shotgun set. Two wide receivers to the left side of the formation. Second down and 10. Drop back, looking to throw. Sails the out route, and it is intercepted. Walnuts. Anthony Kylan Steele is the one who takes it back into Ashland territory. You were talking about that turnover.
Right.
You spoke into existence, Matt. So they will take over once again in fantastic field position at about the 31-yard line. And so a takeaway for Kylan Steele. That's the second interception tonight for the Wildcats.
Yeah, just one of them deals, man. It's kind of the same deal. He was just there,
Sailed the football in the out route.
He just happened to be there. Right place at the right time.
Walnut quickly on the football as this clock hits 3 minutes to go in the third. I formation for Cardwell. Had a couple of bad exchanges his last time. Now he handles this one well, but another fumbled football on the exchange. And this is why you have these early plays. I mean, there's jitters all over the field for freshmen tonight. And that football is going to go right back to Ashland. I mean, so back-to-back plays, a fumbled exchange from the quarterback to the halfback. And so Ashland will be right back on the football. And, in the scorebook, it is going to go down as a turnover, obviously. But you're working out those exchanges because, again, you just don't know when you're going to need guys to step up. And, Cardwell's a freshman quarterback, handing off freshman running back that, even in a game like this, that's nerve-wracking. So you're working out the kinks and the jitters early, but right now this defense that just got a turnover is going to have to get right back on the field.
Yeah, I mean the second group, you got 3 plays, 3 fumbles, so they got to tighten that up. But I mean it's good though; they're getting that out, getting those bad exchanges out. Go ahead and get rid of those and keep pushing.
Probably get a rest day tomorrow, but I can tell you what one focus is going to be on Monday with that second group: ball security.
Absolutely.
Coach Meeks will be right back to that on Monday. And now, speaking of ball security, a bad snap that Ashland just got to fall on way far in the backfield, and it will be falling on right around the 12-yard line, maybe even a little bit further. But it's going to make it second down and a country mile. I mean, we're looking at second down and about 27, I believe, after the high snap. And so this clock is now to 1:08 remaining in the third as this game continues to tick down, and Walnut still with the same lead they had at the halftime break, 44-0. Snap on second down and very long. Looks to throw, finds Freisen over the middle, and Freisen will go down after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards to the 18-yard line. And so this clock now ticking down to the final minute of the third. We'll see if Ashland gets another snap on before the end of the third. If they don't, they will flip sides of the field, and Ashland will start with about a third down and 24.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, it was a nice pass on time on the hitch route about 5 yards in. So Ashland looking like they might be getting a little bit more under the wings. No formation penalties in the second half, so you might be at the very least, working out those kinks. Another tip ball and another interception, and that time it's going to be brought in by number 2 for the Walnut Wildcats, as that is Elijah Lively, who finds that tip ball into his hands. That's the third pick of the night for the Wildcats. What a way to end off this third quarter, as they will have their best field position of the entire night when we start off the fourth quarter right in the red zone of Ashland. So we'll flip the field for final quarter play heading up. Walnut still leading Ashland 44-0. We bring you back for the final quarter of action here on RCTV 19 in just a moment.
LS Tractor, we're your partner for more value, more features, and great service. LS Tractors have steel hood, steel fenders, cast iron axles, cast iron differential, cast iron transmission. LS Tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty, and Murphy Brothers can back it up. Murphy Brothers and LS Tractors, your partners in the field.
From Blue Mountain to Walnut, the People's Bank of Ripley is all about Tippah County and its people. From banking to civic involvement to recreation and way of life, the People's Bank has worked for 99 years to earn its reputation of dedication to the growth and progress of all of Tippah County. You put your trust in us to serve your banking needs, and we invest our time, talent, and energy into being good corporate citizens. The People's Bank of Ripley. Are you a people's person? Member FDIC.
We welcome you back here in this fourth quarter. First down from the 20-yard line. It'll be a keep by Mills. He'll roll out to the right side. He's heading for the pylon, and he's in. Touchdown for the Walnut Wildcats. Weston Mills from 20 yards out on the quarterback boot keeper. He'll scamper in for his first score of the evening, and so it will make it 50-0 pending the extra point try. So the first quarter, the second half, belongs to the Wildcats as they increase their lead. Give you another score update as we await the 2-point try. This one from the JUCO ranks. At the end of the third quarter, East Central leading Northeast 17-14. Good game going on in Tigerland over in Boonville. As this 2-point try will be Cardwell under center. Snap, toss, and another fumbled exchange on the toss, and it will be no good, as that toss and that exchange really have just not gone well tonight in the second half. And Kylan Steele couldn't bring that one in, and so we'll flip the field. 10:30 remaining in this fourth quarter. It is 50-0. Back in just a moment on RCTV 19.
An equal housing lender.
Quality Glass has been in business for over 40 years and wants to say good luck to our Tippah County players. You can lower your utilities with vinyl replacement windows. Call them today at 837-3615 for free estimates and lifetime warranties.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance.
Check out the Rusty Tub on Facebook for weekly sales, including 50% off all clothing and shoes, 15% off decor, and 10% off furniture. Each week, there is a weekly spotlight special. Local delivery available, along with gift certificates and free gift wrapping. Hand-poured refillable soy wooden wick candles are made in-store. Give them a call at 662-701-7722 or go by 1115 City Avenue North in Ripley.
Kickoff for John Wiley Childers is going to be received by Ashland, and it's going to be probably the best stop they've had on the kickoff all night. He'll be taken down at about the 21-yard line. Ashland's returner a little slow to his feet. I think he got hit hard in the leg, and so this clock ticks down to 8:40 remaining in this final quarter of play Ashland, you would expect this probably is their final offensive possession of the night.
Yeah, I would think so.
8:26 as Ashland will take over at the 22-yard line here in this fourth quarter. 8:15 remaining. 50-0. Walnut dominating from start to finish here in this one tonight. First down and 10 from the 23. Shotgun snap. Walnut defense brings somebody on late, a late substitution. And now Ashland going to make a late substitution. And with the play clock starting late, we don't have the time for sure, but I mean we're ticking up on probably 60 seconds since the snap, the pre-snap. But it's going to be incomplete on this first down and 10 as it will head to second down and 10 as John rejoins us.
Yeah, so, I figure they've just gotten pretty close to clearing the bench. If you're Walnut, looks like everybody has gotten in the game, I believe, or pretty close to it.
Which is what you want to see in this situation.
Definitely so. And so, just everything's went right for Walnut basically here. Probably, if you come away with this, nobody injured, that was kind of your main concern.
Definitely want to get out of week one clean, but we were talking about before. You have something to preach on Monday, ball security. You have that to preach.
That's true.
But
especially to your younger guys,
passes
control
incomplete for Ashland on the left side of the field. So we'll try it again, third down and 10. As like we said, you would imagine this is probably going to be Ashland's final offensive possession of the night, barring a turnover. With
or a quick score.
Or a quick score.
Either one of those could transpire.
6:26 remaining as this clock ticks down. And
all smiles on the sidelines from the Walnut cheerleaders. Lots to cheer about here tonight if you're a Wildcat fan.
Which, again, you're happy. I mean, week one, the opponent, you outmatched them tonight. But regardless, what you really like to see, we talked about it. Walnut last year was a team that just really – last year the coin didn't flip their way in close games. And so tonight they left no doubt.
They left no doubt. That's true.
Fumble late on that play.
Ball came loose late there.
Let's see what they rule. Haven't seen a signal. That would make me assume that Ashland's going to keep possession of the football, but it is going to be just short of the fourth down. And so we'll see if Ashland decides to go for it here or if they decide to punt it away. You really see both trains of thought a lot of times in situations. Well, it's, we're down, no chance at the win. We're going to go for it and get the extra rep on offense.
Oh, yeah, fourth and short, you get to at least practice your, kind of your fourth and short things for later in the season. I'm assuming that's what we're most likely going to see. We'll see.
This team, Ashland group, taking a little bit to get out there. But play clock still is not started. Like we said, we've seen slow resets.
I'm assuming they basically just got it with the running clock. They've almost got it turned off.
It's basically they're running it now, but it's essentially off.
Once they get out there, they start running. Which I don't blame them. Let them get
fourth down. Run it to the left side.
He's got it.
Ashland has got their first down of the night and is still on his feet. Still running. Still going. And that's going to be for Ashland. That's number 7. That's Davon Collins, who, with a nice little run, has a first down for the Blue Devils. And like I said, their first time tonight.
Again, Cooper Russell on the tackle for the Wildcat.
Cooper Russell in on the tackle for Walnut there. As this clock ticks down to 4:15 and a fresh set of chains.
And I know Coach Meeks. I've known him a long time. I guarantee, though, he's still preaching to this younger group. We want the shutout.
Oh, without a doubt.
No doubt about that. He's talking to his younger guys about, hey, the game's decided, but you're playing for your pride here and to get the shutout. From the younger group.
If I know Coach Meeks at all, which I don't know him as well as you, he's probably upset that the first down streak got broke there, and it might be the score. The shutout, it could have been on the line there, but a great tackle in open field by Walnut. Going to bring the ball carrier down at the 15-yard line, but again, it'll be enough for yet another Ashland first down.
And so, teaching moments for your young guys kind of keep, because all night they've been teaching like outside contain, outside contain, outside contain. Then you get your younger guys in there, they kind of let them get to the outside, make something happen. They just got out athleted really there, but you gotta keep that contained. Don't let them break anything.
Without a doubt. 3:15 remaining in this.
By far, the two biggest offensive plays of the night have happened back to back there for Ashland.
3:07 now as this clock ticks within 3 minutes to go, and you're getting close to the point where Ashland will probably see, or Walnut will probably see another offensive possession, but it's ticking down. And so right now, just trying to hold for the shutout, as we mentioned. 1st down and 10. They're going to run to the right side. Again, got some open space. He's heading for the corner, and ball came out late, but he's down by contact at about the 5-yard line. So I believe that's either going to move the chains or it's going to be just a couple yards short.
And if you're, conversely, we were talking about playing for pride. If you're Walnut, playing for pride here, if you're Ashland, not to get shut out and just get some points on the board no matter how they come. Use that as a springboard, something to build off of.
Yeah, you don't want to go your first game of the year and really have nothing good.
Nothing good. So if you picked up some good offensive yards here on a couple of plays, punch this in, use that maybe as a springboard for, hey, we looking back at the tape, we look good doing these things. Let's try to do block, because their receivers were blocking downfield there. I saw, just trying to have some positives if you're Ashland. Under two.
The only level of high school or only level of football now that does not have the 2-minute warning, and Walnut came out ready on that 2nd down, slung down the backfield behind the initial line of 1st and 10, and so now it's going to be 3rd down and about 11.
And you're coming up on time,
Ashland's
with the
got
running
about 2
clock.
plays.
Yeah, about two, maybe 3 plays here. At the pace that they're coming in, probably 2 plays. Probably no chance at a 3rd play.
Especially right now, you're like, okay, I mean, it's 3rd down and 12. You've got 2 plays to keep this drive going. Ashland will line up, shotgun set, 3rd down and 12. Takes the snap, looks, drops back, going to throw on a swing pass. Looked like a miscommunication. It's going to be incomplete. That clock ticks down under a minute. You've got
you
one
assume
play.
You assume this is the last play of the game. Either way it goes, I just doubt Walnut comes out and even runs a play if they get a stop.
And we're going to see it.
Well, we're going to
see a timeout. Yep. Ashland wants to make sure
that get your play, because again, you want something. You want something positive to talk about tomorrow.
You're getting the offense over there. I feel like you're saying, all right, guys, what do you feel like our best play is?
Yeah.
Let's go run it. Let's get a score. And
Matt, so just statistically wise, I think we can all be in agreement that Gray has probably been the top performer here tonight. Would you say so?
I would say so. I think he's got his yards are low, but they started in great field position, but he's got 3 touchdowns. So I would say
4th down.
Nice tackling the back.
The shutout is going to stand for the Wildcats.
And you just assume that's going to do it. I doubt they run a play. But, so Gray, what did he end up with on the night?
He ended up with 3 touchdowns. He has 54 yards rushing.
Same as he had at the half.
Yeah. He hadn't got a carry in the second half. So
that's kind of be our player of the game is Camarion Gray. Wildcats have a lot to talk about, a lot to be proud of, maybe a few things, especially with your younger group that you want to talk with them about. But that's going to do it here.
Clock ticks down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and just like that, Tippah County football and the Walnut Wildcats start 1-0 on the year.
50-0, nice win for the Wildcats, running clock. Big win for the Wildcats. We don't have a whole lot to talk about, not much besides what we talked about at the halftime break. So that's going to do it for us here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, make sure that you tune in back tomorrow, John. First of all, I want to say appreciate you letting me
we appreciate you coming in and calling Tippah County Sports with us.
Absolutely, and excited for y'all to check in with y'all tomorrow. Make sure that you tune in here on YouTube, tune in on Facebook, tune in on the new Roku and Amazon Fire
Stick. Look up
RCTV
19 if you're still watching out there and you don't have that. You can download that app on Fire Stick.
Ripley and Charleston, the game of the week tomorrow.
It's game of the week tomorrow. We will also have the Faulkner game as our secondary game. It will just be on YouTube, but the Ripley game will be everywhere.
So
and Faulkner will be on just YouTube. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm John Meyer for Owen Peyton Taylor, Matt Sal, and Brian Rutherford here at Walnut High School. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in.